Overseas stocks rise as the ECB prepares to provide a second round of unlimited funds. Italian bond yields fall. Warren Buffett likes the banks. S&Ps are set to open above the key 1370 level. Can they hold? I'm Brittany Umar, and the morning call starts right now.
Good morning, I'm Scott Redler, Chief Strategic Officer of T3Live.com.
And I'm Brittany Umar with The Street. Scott, exciting day today. We have the S&P opening above 1370, above 2011 highs, down above 13,000. We're heading into the last few trading days of February. What's your game plan today?
Well, what's important is, first of all, yesterday we were all a little bit worried. We came in yesterday, the market was down 6 to 8 handles, and the question was, were we going to hold the 10-day moving average again? And since this rally ignited on December 20th, we've been riding that average. If you look here at the chart, look at this. You know, I hate to say the trend is your friend and stop, I'm being redundant, but it's true. Here is the gradual trend that's been in place since the October 4th lows, and here's been the accelerated trend. If you look here, you will see within this trend, I'm going to show it closer so you can see it. See this little small line? Look how important this has been. This is the 10-day moving average. Only right here did we briefly pierce it, and we've been holding it the entire time. And yesterday, we held it once again in the first 30 minutes of the day, and now today, we're opening up Dow 13,000 and 2011 S&P of 1370. And the question is, will it hold today?
Exactly. And what was it exactly that let us out yesterday?
What let us out yesterday was tech and the banks. You saw Apple down first. Apple went positive, went above the highs of the year, above 526, so that gave enthusiasm to the market. Then you had other tech stocks join the ranks, like the SMHs held important support. And then you could even look at something like IBM, just to show you how patterns are working, how you had a nice breakout last week, and it's holding above. And I actually think IBM gets above 199 and goes above 200. So tech helped to lead us out, and so did the financials.
What about Apple? It did reach new highs yesterday. Will it continue to hold?
I think as long as it stays above that 526, it's going to continue. If you want to see the chart real quickly, Apple right now has just been unbelievable. It now engulfed this outside day, closing the highs, opening higher. As a macro investor, you could take trades along the way. As a trader, buying every dip has been the way to go, as this also is riding this 10-day moving average. So just keep your eyes on Apple. That seems to be the overall psychology of the market.
Now let's talk financials, because big exciting day for the financials yesterday, thanks to our buddy Warren Buffett. You've been long JPM. How exciting was that for you yesterday?
Well, it was interesting because I didn't actually see this whole interview, and all of a sudden I heard that Warren Buffett is now long JP Morgan in his PA. So right there I'm like, ooh, that's interesting. I bet you that breeds confidence for this sector. So I actually bought a little bit more JP Morgan. If you look at the chart of JP Morgan, what a move. Finally breaking above this nice horizontal channel, closing on the highs. I think this sees 40 to 42. He also likes Wells Fargo, but I think there's a trade here in Goldman. I went back long Goldman. You see this big resistance going across. It's now going sideways. I'm long some. I will add if I could finally get above 118 for a nice little trade there.
Now, in terms of commodities, gold has been acting well, of course, since Fed Day. What's your strategy with gold?
I haven't been as active as I normally am because I'm in so many other positions, but guys trading gold, they've been rewarded. It's had a nice pattern to the upside. It broke its downtrend right here. You take a look. This was when it broke the downtrend, and I love it when downtrends get broken because it sets a new trend. Here was your first move. Then you had a descending channel that broke to the upside. Now it's flagging again. It starts getting above 173 where it's opening, and if it could hold there, you're going to see 175 to 180 in this next move.
Now, percentage-wise, silver even did better than gold yesterday. So what about silver?
Silver's been trading very well, and percentage-wise from where it's at, there's been bigger rewards there. If you look at SLV, very similar pattern to gold. Okay, here is when it broke its downtrend. Nice quick move. It's been consolidating, holding higher, and it's on its way again. So it's looking to take out this pivot. I think SLV could see 36 or maybe even back to where this gap is before it meets big-time resistance right there.
All right, and real quick, oil, everyone's still worried about it. How concerned are you?
I've talked about it with Stephanie Link that I don't think really it's a problem until it gets above 115. Above 110, psychologically, you'll hear more about it, but above 115, I think that's when the divergence happens. So right now, the S&Ps are moving correlated with oil. Until that changes, stay with that relationship, and when we do see a change, we'll take notice and then we'll reshuffle our deck there.
All right, great stuff. We're going to dive into all of this and more in the long version, so stay with us.